Hello! Welcome to One Star, the show where we read one-star reviews of just about anything.
Oh, and we got anything today, Ace.
Oh, goodness.
So we're continuing our exploration.
New Year's resolutions.
Failures. Anyways, or, one-star versions of these things. So let's talk about, people want to be more calm or spiritual or whatnot this time. So this one actually kind of reminds me of our last one about our poor diet pyramid schemes, but in a whole different world. So this is sort of like, let's call it's a one-star review of a holistic center. This rating is based solely on the so-called free essential oils class they had a few months back.
Oh, nope. I feel like I'm gonna drop the red flags, okay? So first red flag, essential oils. If anyone ever says anything about essential oils to me, red flag. I don't have an actual red flag, but...
Ladies and gentlemen, wait till you get to the next line of this, because she threw it way too soon here.
Oh, Jesus.
So it's an essential oils class they had a few months back, explaining the benefits of using oils with pets.
Oh, no.
Including cats.
Oh, no. I feel like cats can't eat onions. They probably shouldn't be around weird oils.
Gets better.
Oh, Jesus.
The whole event seemed like a setup. Okay. The session took place in this small room in the back of their studio, and the owner who led the seminar seemed to know everyone in the room, except for me and one other person. The session was the equivalent of sitting in a pyramid scheme sales event. I was super naive, more than just naive, and went in thinking this was a community center offering education to the public, but rather it was a hard sales pitch on essential oils. The owner proceeded to pass around oils and encouraged us to put them on our hands. Oils like peppermint and lemon. Stuff I learned later should most definitely be diluted. Even worse, the session, by the way, you can put essential oils on.
I've done that. I have a lemongrass one that sometimes I put on my clothes,
I put when I have a headache, sometimes I put the peppermint on my temples.
I just like the smell of it.
It's better than Vicks Vapor Rub.
Yeah, I think I like you could put it on your arm or something,
Oh yeah.
I'm just imagining her dunking her hands in and then coming out with just bones, right? She's just he's next to the lemongrass.
As if she had just microwaved something for way too long.
Oh yeah.
Even worse, the session is about using these oils with pets, including cats, which through my own personal research I learned is not healthy for this species at all. I guess that's being cats. Even the high-grade therapeutic oils she was pushing.
Cats can get high off catnip because their noses are so
I never know.
Adept,
really?
Right? Yeah, that's how catnip works, right? It's their nose is so sensitive. That's how they get high off it. It's not them eating it. They just do that. They're like, wah! And then they eat it.
So they're basically snorting it.
No, it's not like they get it up in their nose. It's just they can get high off the scent of it, I guess.
Gotcha.
Whatever it is. I think that's right. Correct me in the comments below if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's dead on.
Wow, what would lemongrass
Well, that's
do
what
then?
I'm saying. Essential oils. You ever open one of those? You're and it's too strong for you. Can you imagine what that is to a cat?
Well, the one that we don't get into here, what the benefits are of using them with a cat. I mean, are you supposed to put it on the cat or a diffuse? Because we talk about diffusers in a second, which is basically just a Vicks, a vapor misty thing that puts in there. Full disclosure.
This is a nightmare.
No, it gets better.
Oh,
Gets even better. All right.
Red
Once
flag.
the owner was finished showing her PowerPoint presentation, she looked at
PowerPoint red flag.
She looked directly at me and the other unknown woman in the room and asked our thoughts and which products we were going to be purchasing. Mind you, nothing under $100 was being offered.
What sort of essential oil is $100?
Oh my gosh, these things are ridiculously expensive. You could buy the starter kit. Go to Amazon. You can check it out. It's the starter kit's probably $200. There legitimately is one of these pyramid scheme kind of companies that sells these things.
I just...
All right, gets me better. So the other 5 audience members, as opposed to guys, members, all turned their attention to us as well. encouraging us to buy the $300 to $500 diffuser packages.
So wait, okay, can we just set this up real quick? So imagine you're in this room and I'm like another audience member, and you kind of are starting to think that I'm a plant, right?
Yeah.
I think it's gonna be right around the point where she's like, "Oh yes, like I'm a woman now, like, oh yes, what do you think about buying? Like, here, look at this pamphlet, right?" Mm-hmm. And then the guy next to, like, everyone just turns around, it's all eyes on you, and they're like, "Hey, what about the $500 one?"
Don't ever do that to me again.
Like, this is like a club that they have, like a billy club, just pull it out. Yeah.
She didn't make eye contact with the camera in that one, but that was some scary eyes right there. Yeah, that's it's like either give me your baby.
I don't want your baby. Keep your baby.
Well, not to take and have, but to like
eat.
Moving on. And the next line was, how many people were actually running this seminar? It's a cult. It's CrossFit.
It's a cult. I wish we could have that pop up on the screen.
It gets even better. I'll admit to my mistake and did end up purchasing a package because the oils did smell great.
But I'm sorry, did it smell like goddamn money? Because like there's nothing.
I didn't even realize this one. I purchased a diffuser package that came with a dozen oils. So that's the $300. That's probably with a dozen oils. That's probably the $500 package she bought.
Oh my god! Just give me your. I'm gonna start doing this. Just be like, give me your money.
I later learned, after purchasing the package, of course, that 10 of the 12 oils were extremely poisonous to what?
Red flags. Babies.
Felines. Cats.
Yes, of course.
I guess she bought it for her cats. What? And I gotta ask,
who's spending $500 on oils to make their cat smell nice?
But is her cat have some major issues and like she's trying like is this like one of those movies where like you have the child has a rare disease and the parents are just doing every last possible thing they can do for it?
I mean, like, why?
But it's in this case it's a cat.
I feel like the answer is always go to India, right? The answer is always go to India, and like you either have like some sort of life-changing journey. I don't know. I watched a Wes Anderson movie once. You have like a life-changing journey.
You watched Eat, Pray, Love for a second there.
Oh no, I don't believe in that film. No, I don't believe it exists. I
read the book.
I didn't.
Yeah.
So I mean, like, it's always go to India, right? Like, and I feel like
drink from the Ganges.
Oh, don't do that.
I think that will give you some side effects.
Oh yeah. Oh
god. Yeah. Okay. So there's more. So she's cats, and I am now having doubts on the other.
Oh, now you're having doubts.
So 10 of the 12 oils were extremely poisonous to cats, and now she's having doubts on the other 2 that were promoted as safe.
Yeah, I wouldn't listen to anything this woman
was saying. I get it. I guess they were telling her that it was good for cats, and then she bought the product, and then they told them it was not good. Even though I always dilute them with water and leave windows open to circulate air. The more I'm reading about these oils, the more I'm learning that everything in the sales pitch was a lie. There's no scientific research. No. That any oils are safe for cats.
Okay, what year was this done?
This was recent.
Because I feel like, hey Dave, tell me some wild claim about oils.
They make me feel good.
No. Like something that you could be like, science.
They cure hemorrhoids.
All right, hold on. I'm gonna check that. Right? It's 2018. Like, I feel like if you're making crazy claims, like, I would just be like, let me look that up.
Maybe there's one guy that helped.
Or is that what the other 5 guys that are in there doing? He's like, yeah, I had hemorrhoids. Like, they worked real well for me. Oh God. That's about it. Once I'm home tonight, she was going to remove all the oils in the diffuser from her apartment because it was near her cats. Yeah.
She didn't buy them for herself, though.
I mean,
see, I
feel like buy your cat some catnip. Don't try and buy them like.
I'm actually really worried about this cat, to be honest with you. Not because of the owner, but because
Well, the cat's like suffering from like Darwinism.
Well, the cat's suffering from something that this woman's going to great lengths to make it feel at ease.
It's probably like not the cat. Like the cat's just like fine, and the woman's just like my kitty. Like I have to care for it more. You know. She's just becoming that lady.
She spent
Buy your cat
$500.
I've spent $500 on a cat, but that's like to remove bad things from inside the
yeah,
cat.
yeah. Well, that was a voodoo. A shaman came to.
Yeah. I've paid like $500 to remove things from inside the cat, but
Was that awesome editing or what?
it's like nothing ever happened.
It's like we're back in time. We're
but
forward.
yeah, I don't understand. I don't know. Please don't spend money on essential oils for your cat. Just buy them like a catnip toy or another cat at that point, like a friend.
Friends are good.
Don't buy cats. Rescue cats. Maybe donate that to an animal shelter. That's a great way to help cats.
So what did we learn today?
Essential oils, red flag.
Red flag, yet you still put it on your clothes.
Yeah, because it's like an old bottle in the house. I'm not using it for spiritual enlightenment or fun. I didn't spend $500. I stole it from Cal.
We're gonna have to get him on just to talk about his essential oils.
Oh, he's got a lot of essential. That man is involved in some sort of essential oil pyramid scheme. I'll tell you that.
Ladies and gentlemen, we might have our first guest on board to talk about these things.
Yeah. Oh, do you think we can try and pitch Cal into a pyramid scheme while he's here? Like we make up a pyramid scheme and then we try and get him.
I think the viewers need to meet Cal first.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we can't go too inside.
I like it.
All right. So basically, we learned stay away from pyramid schemes. Again, it's always good to do.
Yeah, that's a reoccurring motto.
And also, we are awesome editors. Until next time.
Bye.